There's a strange pattern in life that no one talks about. Right before men reach their greatest heights, they usually encounter their deepest doubts. The darkest nights often come right before dawn. The toughest storms precede calm seas. History is full of examples. Leaders, warriors, thinkers, and builders who stood on the edge of collapse, only to discover that their greatest victories were just one step beyond their greatest struggles. So here's the question. What if your breakthrough, your success, your transformation, your moment of power is closer than you think? What if all the chaos, the delays, the pressure you feel right now are not signs of failure, but proof that you're standing on the threshold of something greater? In our modern world, it's easy to confuse struggle with defeat. Men and women today often think that because things are difficult, they must be on the wrong path. We scroll through social media, comparing our daily grind with someone else's highlight reel. We convince ourselves that we're behind, that life is unfair, that we missed our chance. But the Stoics teach us something radically different, that obstacles are not barriers but signals. That pain is not punishment but preparation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In relationships, in careers and self-mastery, most people quit right before the finish line. They abandon the mission because they mistake the storm for the end, when in truth, it's the final test. Today, we'll break down 7 powerful signs that your breakthrough is closer than you think. If you recognize these in your own life, take heart, your time is coming. Number 1, the weight feels heavier than ever. When you're close to breaking through, life has a way of pressing harder against you. Responsibilities pile up. The stress feels unrelenting. People demand more of your time, energy, and patience. This is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign you're being tested. Just like a blacksmith places steel in fire and hammer, life puts you under pressure to shape your strength. A lighter burden wouldn't prepare you for the greatness you're about to carry. Think about it. A weak man collapses under pressure, but a man about to ascend learns to bear it. Every demand, every difficulty, is like an extra plate on the barbell. It hurts, but it makes you stronger. When the weight feels unbearable, it's often because you're on the edge of leveling up. Your nervous system, your discipline, your willpower, everything is adapting for the life that's waiting for you. Don't mistake heaviness for hopelessness. Number 2, old doors begin to close. Another sign of an upcoming breakthrough is that certain paths, relationships, or opportunities begin to shut down. At first, it feels like rejection. The job doesn't call back. A friend drifts away. A relationship ends. But the Stoics remind us, nature does nothing in vain. Closed doors are not punishments. They're redirections. Seneca said, "Fate leads the willing and drags the unwilling." If something is leaving your life, it's often because it doesn't belong in the chapter you're about to step into. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You can't take everything from the base to the summit. Some things have to be left behind. Old versions of yourself, old attachments, even old comforts. The universe trims the excess so you can rise lighter. Instead of clinging to closed doors, pay attention. Each ending is an opening in disguise. Number 3, you feel deep restlessness. One of the clearest signs that change is near is an unshakable restlessness. You can't tolerate the small talk anymore. You outgrow old habits, old places, old conversations. Something in your spirit is pushing you forward. This isn't dissatisfaction for its own sake. It's evolution. Just like a snake sheds its skin or an eagle leaves its nest, you feel an inner call to shed what no longer fits. The restlessness may make you anxious, but recognize it for what it is, a divine signal. Your inner compass is warning you that you've outgrown your current environment. This feeling is uncomfortable because you're not meant to stay still, you're meant to move. In the words of Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That inner agitation is your soul demanding mastery and expansion. Don't numb it with distractions. Listen to it. Number 4, resistance intensifies. If you notice that everything seems to get harder, obstacles multiply, and life feels like it's actively resisting you, it's often because you're closer to the finish line than you think. Breakthroughs are always guarded by resistance. The closer you are, the tougher the opposition becomes. This is true in training, in business, in love, in personal growth. Just before you master the new habit, temptation hits hardest. Just before the promotion, criticism gets louder. Just before you're about to break free, chains pull tighter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." The Stoics saw resistance not as an enemy, but as proof of importance. Weak endeavors have little opposition. Great ones are always tested. If you feel life resisting, don't retreat. See it as confirmation. You're on the right path. Number 5, unexpected opportunities appear. Another sign is the sudden appearance of small but meaningful opportunities. A stranger reaches out. A door cracks open. A chance conversation plants a new idea. At first, these moments seem random, but upon closer reflection, you realize they're signals. Life begins to align resources, connections, and timing in your favor. Now, here's the catch. These opportunities are often disguised as small things. A meeting that doesn't seem important, a new skill that seems irrelevant, a side project that feels minor. Yet these are often the stepping stones toward your larger breakthrough. The Stoic mind sees no event as meaningless. Everything is raw material for your destiny. Stay alert, stay humble, and recognize when fortune whispers instead of shouts. Number 6, you begin seeing yourself differently. Breakthroughs are preceded by an identity shift. You start realizing that the man you were yesterday isn't enough for tomorrow. You see glimpses of your future self, stronger, calmer, more disciplined. This isn't arrogance. It's awareness. You recognize that you cannot keep living with the same habits, the same fears, the same excuses. Something inside you whispers, "Rise." When you begin to think differently about yourself, you begin to act differently. You wake earlier. You train harder. You cut off distractions. You stop needing approval. This internal transformation always happens before the external success. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." If your self-image is shifting upward, take heart. It's proof your breakthrough is already forming within. Number 7, the world feels chaotic, but you feel calm. Perhaps the most powerful sign of all. When everything around you seems unstable, money, relationships, plans, even society itself, but inside, you feel an unusual calm. This is the mark of a Stoic breakthrough. While others panic, you ground yourself. While others run, you stand still. The storm doesn't scare you because you've built your anchor. This inner calm is not detachment. It's mastery. You've stopped expecting the world to be easy, and you've started mastering yourself instead. And that is when breakthroughs arrive, when you no longer beg for external stability, but create internal strength. Marcus Aurelius said it best, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you can remain calm in chaos, it means you're ready for the power that's coming. Final Stoic advice. Here's the truth. Your breakthrough is never as far away as it feels. It doesn't arrive suddenly. It builds in silence, in struggle, in the unnoticed hours of discipline and pain. The signs are there. The weight pressing harder, doors closing, restlessness growing, resistance intensifying, opportunities appearing, your identity shifting, and your inner calm deepening. If you're experiencing these, don't quit now. The Stoics remind us, obstacles are the path. The storm is proof you're close to shore. Your breakthrough is not coming someday. It's already here. inside you, shaping you, waiting for the moment you step fully into it. So remain patient, remain disciplined, remain unshaken. Your time is closer than you think. If this message resonated with you, remember, this is just the beginning of your journey. Subscribe to Stoic Desire for more wisdom, more strength, and more clarity. Because the world doesn't need more men who quit. The world needs men who endure, who master themselves, and who rise.